Hey y'all, hey. Um, I'm out of the condo. As you can tell from my last videos, I finally got that paper done. Surprisingly, I worked so hard on that paper and I got 100%, 350 out of 350, and many accolades from my professor after that first paper bombed because I completely misunderstood the instructions. And I was just doing what I wanted to. And she was like, hold up, wait a minute, no. And so I essentially had to rewrite the first paper to do the second paper. And I was able to get it done with an extension. And then I had to write another final paper, which I also got 100% on, and squeezed out an A by the hairs of my premenopausal hairy chin chin. So yes, it was a 90.1. I have gotten B's in class with an 89.9. Yes, and it's so disturbing to me. Even though I was not this dedicated student and disciplined student in undergrad. But grad school seems to be different to me and somehow, and so I guess I got to practice what I preach to my kids. But I am out of the condo and I am working on the house. We have the condo up for sale and I am not motivated to do anything. Um, Even though it may seem like I do a lot, and I do, but right now in this season in my life, I am not motivated. I don't want to do nothing. I want to sit around and, uh, you know, just be and not have people talk to me and, do all that stuff. But I thrive on accomplishment. And so when I'm not getting things done, I feel like I'm a slacker. I told y'all it's part of the team do too much. Um, Went to Juneteenth, was really fun. We tried to do several Juneteenths, but they didn't work out so well because most of them started later. Um, but we spent time together as a family and saw friends, and it was cool. Enjoyed it. And now I am attempting to finish my closet, putting the stuff back in it. You realize you got way too much stuff, even though I gave 75% of my household away, and I'm attempting to get back in here. My children have furniture, and so they hang out in their rooms a lot, and we have furniture in the family room. But um, such is life, right? I was coming on to tell y'all something, and I know it'll come back to me, but I don't want to be too wordy because that's how that menopausal brain works. It's just like pregnancy brain. Um, and just to, say that I'm alive and to keep pushing when you don't feel like it. I know that this stage in life for a lot of my friends has been completely disrupting. And I want to encourage you to keep going because you're taking a look at your life and you're saying to yourself, what in the hell? Like, what in the hell? This is my life. You get to 40, 50, 55, 60, and you be like, this what I was working hard for? You'd be like, what in the hell? And it has to be better than this. The struggle is real for everyone, all the foolishness that's happening in the world. And you realize it's really not the world, it's America. After spending 7.5 months traveling the world with my kids and 2 years prior traveling with my friends and by myself, I'm trying to figure out why we are living like this and why we can't seem to let go of this American nightmare. Because people say it's a dream, but it really is a nightmare. And, you know, as I kind of like try to be obedient as I can, doing the things that I feel like God is telling me to do in the spirit, it's tough. it's tough for me to kind of look at certain aspects of my life and say, oh, this is not it. But then look at other aspects of my life and say, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. How blessed are you? But we tend to focus on the negative more than the positive. And I'm a pretty optimistic, positive person, but sometimes those negatives are just beating you down. Like for real, for real. They beating you down. And it can be something so minute, but it makes a big difference in your life. And, you know, as I get older, I understand that I'm not in control. I practice mindfulness. I do my part, and I ask myself, okay, what is your part in this thing that you're experiencing in life? And sometimes there is no part. Sometimes stuff just happens to you that you have no control over, but you have to deal with the consequences of someone else's actions. And that could be shitty. Like for real, for real. Like you doing everything that you can, and someone makes a decision or does something, and you have to deal with the fallout of their decision. Meanwhile, you feel like, oh, they're just skipping through life, and they've caused all this trauma and drama in your life, and they just skipping through as if what, right? And you know those type of people. I mean, most of us experience those type of people. But what's completely disheartening to me at this moment in life is that I have so many friends and associates who have gotten to this place, particularly women, and we are trying to figure out where the hell we went wrong. Where the hell did we go wrong? It's like sometimes it's the kids, and you thinking to yourself, oh my God, what have I done by blessing my children? What have I done? Have I created insensitive, ungrateful, entitled children? And you know that they're good kids, but sometimes you just be looking at them like, I wish I would. My mama would have smacked me into 3 days ago and dared me to come back to reality until I got my attitude right. Yeah, no, that just didn't work like that with Hattie Courtney. I told my nieces and nephews and my kids, I said, y'all know grandma. Y'all don't know Hattie Courtney. Y'all don't know Hattie Courtney. Y'all know grandma. And so whether it's my kids or my spouse, I've been married a long time, y'all. I'm one of those people where you realize, oh, we grown. We the grown folks now? Oh my gosh. I have been married, I don't know. I don't even know. I think this is 28 or 29 years, uh, going into 28 years, I believe. Been together 34 years, 35 years. And sometimes I look at my husband, y'all, and I be like, how old are you? Like, these the decisions we make in life at this age? And then you just kind of be like, okay, this is what you asked for. And so I'm telling y'all single people, stop trying to be married. Any married person will tell you, after 2 seconds of being married, you be like, why did I give up my freedom? Why did I say I wanted to do this? Like, that's real talk, y'all. Ask anybody who's been married longer than a hot 5 seconds. That honeymoon wear off at the honeymoon. And so, just being reflective in my life and, then the people around you. It's not just your kids, it's not just your spouse. Sometimes it could be your parents, sometimes it could be your friends. And you just looking at them and you thinking to yourself, do I need to cut you out my life? So I think that's, I know that's where I am. I'm cutting people out of my life. I've already pared down a lot. Even though it seems like I have 1,000,001 friends, and I do, but I'm paring down. I'm paring down a lot, and then I'm getting some better quality people in my circle. So, as we reflect on life and try to figure out what the hell is going on, just be mindful. Try to relinquish control and continue to pray. Continue to pray. I know it seems like People like to say that my life is perfect. It is not. And I keep telling y'all that, and y'all don't believe me. I said, you do not want to live my life. Trust. Trust. I take vacations for a reason. I need to come back to center and balance so I don't choke a soul out. So I hope that y'all are having a good day. I hope y'all had a great Juneteenth. I hope that you're spending more time with the people that you love and that you are continuing to pray and ask God, okay, what you want me to do with this? Like, you know how I'm feeling, but what you want me to do with this? I'm trying to be obedient to you. So when we get to the point where you say, I got to be in front of those pearly gates, all I want to hear is, well done, my good and faithful servant. Yes, yes, that's what I want to hear. Because all the stuff that he take you to get through, if you knew in the beginning, you'd be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want that. I'm good. So I hope y'all are good. Because remember, all things work together for the good. Even the things you'd be like, what? What? Just like that traffic stop. I'll give y'all an update on it when I have it. I appreciate all your support and love. And yes, it's okay for you to inbox me because I do respond to the inboxes. I do make phone calls. I do lift people up in prayer when they ask. And I will talk and I will listen. But mostly I will listen because you're not going to listen to what I say anyway. You're going to keep doing what you're doing. Bye, y'all.